Master Adar of the Inquisition.
A pleasure, sir. We so rarely have a chance to meet anyone new. It is always the same crowd. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer. Or
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the Fate.
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited...
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
I've heard very little about Duke Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
And of course, there's the civil war. Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for Gaspard. Everyone knows it.
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed-up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
I've never made any claims to holiness. What's your point?
In front of all these people, you admit to being a pretentious usurper. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a man of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house. You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne,
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lord, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate... What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
The Marquis doesn't interest me. Do whatever you like with him.
Poor Marquis. Issuing challenges and hurling insults like some Ferelden doglord. And all dressed up in your Aunt Solange's doublet. Didn't she give you that to wear to the Grand Tourney? To think all the brave chevaliers who will be competing left for Markham this morning, and you're still here. Were you hoping to sate your damaged pride by defeating the Herald of Or did you think his sword would end the shame of your fate? Run along, my dear. Do give my regards to your aunt. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first Enchanter of Montsimard and Enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure. And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll either to make a good end or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
You invited me here. What is it you want?
I wanted to meet face to face. It is important to consider one's connection. With divine Justinia dead, only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
Is your interest in the Inquisition, Madame de Fer, or is it more personal?
Aren't you charming? It's professional, of course.
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic... I support any effort to restore such order.
What's in this for you?
The same thing anyone gets by... The chance to meet my enemy, to decide my fate. I won't wait quietly for destruction.
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know I have all the resources remaining, and I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
Does that mean you'd be aiding the Inquisition from the...
Ordinarily, I would be happy to serve as liaison to the court. The veil has been ripped apart. It is now the duty of every mage to work towards sealing the breach. And so I would join the Inquisition on the field.
You say you led the last of the loyal mages.
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that I support any effort to restore such order.
Are you devout?
I was a great admirer of the late. The Chantry, at its best, unites the disparate cultures. Had she lived, Justinia could have accomplished so much.
You are aware that the Chantry hasn't sanctioned...
The Chantry is leaderless. They're in no position to officially... Besides, my dear, if there is... Once the Inquisition has sealed the breach, I'm sure the new Divine will not care in the slightest about official permission.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivienne.
So if we get better horses, do you think that'll make a difference?
Make her look at it. So much easier to ignore when it's far away. And to actually walk out of it, to be that close.
If I hadn't been saved by Inquisition soldiers, I don't know what would have happened.
Inquisition soldiers? That's not what I've heard. I have to admit, I thought you'd be...
Human.
Yes,
Do you object to my kind?
of course not. Didn't mean to offend. It's what you do and how you do it that's important. Just one question then. How do you think you fit in with all this?
I just want to help stop the war. Try to put things back in order.
A worthy goal, one I'm happy to support. For me, I'll be satisfied so long as we find the bastards that killed the Divine. They owe us some answers.
Another time, then. Another time. Looks fine.
Can you help?
Yes. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field.
Goodbye.
You need something, let me know. you need something, let me know.
Travel safely.
Maker, though the darkness comes upon me, I shall embrace the light. I shall weather the storm.
Have you seen Enchanted Vivienne?
Speak only the word. Sing
The
only
Apothecariodon will have more pulses for the injured as soon as... Did you see the message I sent?
Yes, thank you.
To work?
Let us begin.
Let's see what we have.
Segrit told me that he can't let the herbs go for anything less than 8.
Fine. We'll gather our own. Tell Segrit he better hope he doesn't need a salve anytime soon.
did not see him.
Report was vague.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
It's all well and good for you. You have people to fight for you.
I do. My grandfather.
Well, this has all been a frustrating mess. Templars and Chantry and especially the mages. Just everything.
Those who oppose thee shall know the wrath of heaven.
Did you hear? The elder Montilier daughter has thrown her lot in with this Inquisition. Religious fanatics. Honestly, Jester, she was going nowhere without staying an extra little. Take her with you.
Andraste, how much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what?
What is that?
Ugh. Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they...
Blah, blah, blah. So, you followed the notes well enough. You're big. Real big. From the north, yeah? I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
Some believe I'm the Herald of Andraste.
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at...
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. They've got no breeches.
Strike them!
Why didn't you take their weapons?
Right in the plums! But. Bunch of nutters. Friends really came through with that tip. No breeches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
All I know about you or your group is that I followed a random trail into a trap.
What trap? You knocked, he crapped. It's... Look, I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The friend... Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
The Inquisition is almost an army now. Can you add to it?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around, blah, blah. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got generals and oath belchers. And sure, you have soldiers. Like all those helmets. And what gave them up? Some drunk gets a key lifted because some... So no, I'm not Captain Swordface or Marchy. But if you don't like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
So who are your friends of Red Jenny?
Oh, it's not hard to understand if you're not trying to... Someone little always hates someone big. And unless you don't eat, sleep, or piss, you're Doesn't always work out, but a lot of people hated this guy. Someone got... And someone has to have explained to them that free help is good.
Back there you wanted to know if I glowed.
That's what you do, innit? You walked out... True or not, it seemed like the easiest way to know...
True or not.
Well, that's what they say and all. Look, don't get ahead yet. I want to help this... whatever it is. Inquisition.
And that might be bad.
Oh, right. You want to prop that guy up so I can say my sorry? Bad things should happen to bad people. We find someone not so bad, maybe he'll end up not so dead. Good enough?
You say that like it's obvious, but you didn't know him.
I knew about him.
That's just rumor.
Look, I'd have been fine stripping his guards and nicking his stuff. Turns out he deserved worse. Or was him trying to kill you a good thing? Are you the baddie? Didn't think so.
All right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be... Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be...
Nothing to report, sir.